Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Welcome to the first wedding video. I can't believe this is happening. It's wild. Okay, so I'm so excited. We finally have a wedding date. I'm gonna throw in the clip just now of when I'm telling you guys about the wedding date and the venue and everything like that, because I filmed that yesterday when I got to work. But I just wanted to quickly mention now that I know that not everyone is here for the wedding content, and I know that some people will click on this video only because of the wedding content, so that's why I'm differentiating them instead of me doing a regular weekly vlog and then spending a good chunk of that vlog talking about my wedding that not a lot of people give a shit about. I thought, let me rather make some dedicated wedding videos by themselves that are outside of the whole flight attendant thing, because if you're new here, if you don't know what my channel is usually about, my name is Andy and I am a South African flight attendant. I'm based in Johannesburg, and usually all of my content is about my life as a flight attendant. But of course, this is an amazing journey. I'm really excited about being in my wifey era. This is something I'm only ever going to do once, so I definitely want to document it, you know. And at least for those people who are only here for the flight attendant content, if you see a wedding related video, then you can just come back the next week. But if you're here for the wedding video content, then at least you can click on that and you can watch, just so that you guys know, like, you know, it's gonna be separate at least. Keegan and I finally have a wedding date. It's exciting, but it's also like now the reality is setting in that we have a wedding to plan. I've been saying like, oh yeah, we'll figure that out once we have the wedding venue, because that's going to determine when we do it, how we do it, all of these things. We actually drove down to the Midlands last week because I had a couple of days off and he took a couple of days off, and we literally just drove down. I made us a fun like throwback 90s and early 2000s music playlist, and he and I were just jamming out the whole drive. We went down to the Midlands to view. There was one very specific venue that both he and I just fell in love with online a few weeks ago, and so that's the one we had made the appointment to go and see. And then just before we left, I also made another appointment with a second venue, one that I was pretty sure we weren't going to go with, one that I was like, ugh, I mean, I doubt Keegan's even going to like that one very much, but you know what, it's nearby, and honestly I don't feel like driving all the way to KZN for one venue, you know. I have to have something to compare it with. So we went down and we saw these venues, and would you know it, we chose the one I didn't think that we would like. They were both really nice. The other one that we had fallen in love with was super modern and really nice. It's a newer venue, so everything is newly built. There's like an entire wall of glass that's like a double volume. Like, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. It's stunning. There's just a specific part of our day that they can't quite accommodate that we really need them to accommodate. So yeah, we have a wedding venue. It's so exciting. And we stayed in Hilton. I found this little accommodation, this little cottage, if you will, and it was stunning. I didn't expect it. It's like attached to this other lady's house, and she was so nice and so helpful, and getting there was actually much easier than I expected. And yeah, so I'll link it in the description box below. If you are going to be in the Midlands anytime soon and you need a place to stay and you don't know quite where to go, this is really nice. I like the Hilton area. And yeah, this little accommodation thing was so nice, and there's a bunch of different accommodations around the area. But yeah, it was such a fun stay. It was a quick little trip. We ended up seeing the place that we didn't think we would like first, so we were in two minds about going and seeing the first place, because as soon as we saw the first place, we had kind of just decided that we're gonna go with that place. But we thought, you know what, let's still go and see the other place, because it's technically the place that we like loved the most and we really wanted to see. And what's crazy is that we got there and we were both like, yeah, we're actually so right to not have picked this place, because getting there was a bit of a mission. And we were in Keegan's car, which is a small sedan, and it took us like 20 minutes just to get the last 5 kilometers to this venue, because it's dirt road and it's like steep, dirt road and steep going up dirt road and coming down, and it's just like difficult. And we know that majority of the people coming to our wedding drive smaller cars, and they would not be comfortable driving on that road. So but I'm so glad with our decision. I'm so happy and I'm so excited, but I'm also starting to get overwhelmed. I am now starting to let myself kind of get excited with the wedding planning stuff. I'm starting to design like our invites and our wedding website and all of these things, and now I can start looking for like a wedding dress. You know, I'm going down to Underberg later this week, and I'm thinking maybe I should give Megan my little maid of honor proposal box, because I've already started making it. I'm not doing bridesmaids boxes, I'm only doing the maid of honor proposal box, because Keegan honestly doesn't even want a bridal party. Like, he doesn't want groomsmen at all, but he does have a best friend that he's like, okay, if you're having Megan as your maid of honor, I'll have him as my best man. But I'm also thinking of having my sister be a bridesmaid. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just limit the proposal boxes specifically to just my maid of honor and Keegan's best man, because I made him one as well. And then we're also gonna have flower girls. Like, we haven't asked anybody, but like we already know that like 2 of my nieces hopefully are gonna be our flower girls, and then baby Carlo can hopefully be our little ring bearer. Like, oh, and imagine he'll be like a little toddler when it's our wedding, and he'll be like running down full of mischief. It's gonna be adorable. I am really starting to get excited now, but also starting to get really stressy, because we started working on our little budget spreadsheet and it's a lot of money. I'm gonna just roll with it and have the best time. Alright, so we have a venue, we have a wedding date. I'm gonna show you guys in a second my maid of honor proposal box, because I've literally already made my maid of honor proposal box. It's something that I've just been working on slowly over the last couple of weeks. I've started working on things like my invitation, my wedding website. I know I keep saying my everything. Obviously all of this is myself and Keegan, my fiance, put together. As much as he tries to act as if he couldn't care less about this wedding, and like it's just such an expensive inconvenience to him, I can definitely tell that he's getting quite excited. Like, he'll wake me up at 6 a.m. and ask me questions about this damn wedding, and I'm like, I thought you didn't care. But let's not tell him we've noticed. But yeah, so all of these things I've obviously got his input with, but this is obviously my channel, so I'm going to say I like this and my choice of this and that and whatever. It's a collective decision is what I'm trying to say. We have about 1 year and a month until the wedding, so I'm going to send the invites out probably in like a month or 2, just so that people have enough time, because we're asking a lot of people who live in Joburg to like fly down to the Midlands, and they are probably gonna have to rent accommodation for that day or 2. So we want them to be comfortable in case they need to save up for their accommodation costs and things like that. Also, another thing that was really stressing me out beforehand was having the wedding on 2 separate days, because we have to do the Zulu traditional umabo, and then we also have to do our Western ceremony and reception. At first we thought of doing the white wedding on the Friday and then having the Zulu wedding on the Sunday, but now we are crazy enough that we have decided to do everything in one day. I'll let you guys know after all of this if that was something that I recommend or not. I might seriously regret it. I know I'm gonna be so tired and I'm going to be running on absolute fumes by 5 p.m. that day, but I do think it's going to be worth it, because at the end of the day, if we had to separate it, then we would have to pay vendors for 2 separate days instead of just 1. Like, we would have to pay a DJ for the Friday, and then again on the Sunday we would have to pay a photographer on the Friday and then again on the Sunday. And I think it's going to work out cheaper to like ask the photographer to give us like 4 extra hours of their time versus having to book them for 2 full days, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is my proposal box. I just had to go and get this little card printed. It's really not a surprise. It's really not even something I have to ask her. She pretty much assumed she would be my maid of honor as soon as we got engaged. So this card seems super fitting. And then I just got, let me show you guys quickly everything I have. I have this little mirror compact in this like champagne gold color. I have this nice warm eyeshadow palette because we are having an autumn wedding. My best friend Megan loves plants. She loves gardening and plants, so I thought this was just a cute little gag gift almost. It's nothing serious, it's just a little keychain. And then I also have this L'Oreal mascara for her, as well as a L'Oreal lipstick. I think it looks really nice, and it's in this shade, what's called Nude Intense. But I think she's very, very fair, so I think that this color will look great on her. And then I have this amazing scented reed diffuser. It smells divine. Gosh, I can't even explain it. It's just like really nice, like expensive home kind of a smell. And then I got her some red wine. I don't know, I'm not the type of person that likes you know, like the hair ties and the sunglasses and giving somebody like a flask with their name on it. Even the box, I didn't want to put her name on it or anything like that in case she wants to reuse it and like literally re-gift it, then she can. I just thought I wanted to give her things that she would actually use and not stuff that was only for my wedding, that she could only use at my wedding and like never again, you know. I had one of these lying around, this little gift set of hand lotion and a little nail file. This is necessary in every girl's purse. And of course it's not a gift box without some Ferrero Rocher, so I just sprinkled a few of those around. I really hope she likes it, guys. In the last year or so, I've started researching like weddings and all these things, and I found that not a lot of South African brides take you through the entire process. Like, they bring you along for like the day, especially like when it's the African weddings, they bring you along for the Lobola day, and then for the Umembeso day, and then the white wedding day, but not anything leading up to it, none of the planning. I had no idea how much a wedding cost before I started getting into this, guys. It is astounding how expensive it is. And honestly, if there's one thing you take from me, is that I don't care even if you're 18 years old at this point, if you know that you want to get married one day, you want to have a really nice wedding, you want to wear a really nice wedding dress, start looking into those things and start saving the money now. It's like, you know that meme that's like, oh, here's a picture of me in grade 3 like playing on the playground instead of buying a house because of like how exorbitantly expensive things are nowadays. So yeah, I would just say the more time you give yourself, the better. And honestly, even if like 10 years down the line you don't end up getting married, then you've got a good chunk of savings. You can buy yourself a house or go on a really nice vacation or something. But at least for now, I just feel like I should have started saving for my wedding like 10 years ago is what I'm trying to say, essentially, because now it feels a bit stressful, you know, because everything is just so expensive. So I think I'll also, like, after this whole process, break down the costs for you guys and let you know how much everything costs, because again, that's something that nobody here in South Africa told me. And it's so important to me, and I think it's important to share because it's so difficult to find that kind of information here. People kind of just go, oh yeah, we saw the venue and that's great, I found a dress and that's great, but nobody actually tells you, like, girl, a wedding dress, a nice one, can easily be between 10,000 rand and 30,000 rand, you know. I thought I could get a really nice dress for like 4,000 bucks and it'll be fine, but no, apparently it's really expensive. So just things like that, and like the cost of a photographer and videographer, things like that are like, nobody seems to share that. So I will probably end up doing a video like that after this whole wedding process and stuff. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, but also let me know, because I've also been trying to work out what my wedding hashtag should be. You know how people do that for, like, if you're going to share photos of the wedding day and everything on Instagram or whatever, then you use like a certain hashtag so that the bride and groom can search the hashtag of their wedding day and be able to see all the photos that everyone took of that day. That's a lot of words. I want to create a hashtag. I'm also going to do one of those like QR codes for the photos or whatever that everyone can share, but I thought it would be fun just for Instagram's sake if I could have like a little hashtag. And so right now my two options are hashtag saying I do to Naidu, because that's Keegan's surname, or hashtag the Naidus say I do. Let me know which one you think, or if you have any other sort of suggestion for Keegan and I and what our hashtag should be. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, because I don't think mine are super creative, and I'm sure that I could, with a lot of help from you guys, I'm sure we could come up with something a bit better. Alright guys, I just drove into Underberg. I'm 3 minutes away from my best friend Megan's work. She doesn't know that I have my Maid of Honor proposal box for her. So I'm gonna like send her a message and be like, oh, I've just got something for you in the car. Please come get it quickly. And then we'll see her reaction. I hope she likes it. Should I park in reverse? Oh, look at that puppy. They have the cutest puppy. Come here!
After you, Daisy.
Oh, you can come in. You're so cute. Hi! Sure, come in. This is Daisy.
Done, baby.
Come! Oh,
Here we go.
hello! Hi, how are you? It's okay. It's okay. I'm in Underberg. I expect to get dirty. Say hello to the vlog.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. This is for you.
Hi.
It's kind of your birthday present too.
Am I gonna cry?
Just open it.
I'm gonna cry.
Just open it. Just open it.
Daisy, you in my way,
Daisy,
baby.
if you want some chai, it's okay, but like I don't know if you're allergic or not.
Is this the Maid of Honor stuff?
Yes. Look at her face. No, but read the card.
Oh, don't even bother acting surprised, obviously.
Literally. Literally.
I'm such an ugly girl.
And it's on camera.
Oh my goodness.
Daisy, look, baby. She's gonna be a Maid of Honor, Daisy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my word.
Oh,
I hope you like it. Thank you. Hi.
Oh my god. I am crying.
I got you red wine firstly.
Of course, because this is going to be all I drink tonight.
Exactly.
Oh,
Lavender
yes.
is delicious.
Oh.
And then this little compact mirror.
Oh my god.
And then I don't know if you like the scent of the diffuser. I didn't want to get vanilla
Dude,
because that's too
I
basic.
hate vanilla.
Thank
anyway,
you.
so I love this.
Yay.
Don't bother being surprised.
Necessary.
I've been waiting for this since February last year.
I know. But I only wanted to give it to you once we had like an actual venue and a date and everything like that. But yay!
Daisy, are you just featuring, Papa?
Yes, Daisy is just. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
This
This
is
is Daisy.
Peony
We are
Perfect's
literally
little
We are
socialite.
literally driving Miss Daisy.
We are driving Miss Daisy.
I've never seen the movie, but I just know the term.
She's just chilling.
Look at her. She's literally just living her best life. Hi, Daisy. She's so cute. Bug. She was the first thing I saw when I drove in because I was on the phone with Ayo. And I was like, oh, she's cute. And I was like, what? And I'm like, no, don't worry.
The dog.
Don't worry. I'm talking about the dog. Hi, bud.
Oh, she's sleeping.
Hi. Yeah, that's how I feel exactly.
This is so awesome.
Yeah. I don't like the brides. You know, like the bridesmaids things where they literally just put your name on a cup and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And then this is because you like planting. It's just like a fun little. Sorry. The little.
Oh, that's wrong, right?
It's a little cactus, guys. Guys, I'm gonna catch up with my friend for like 10-15 minutes and then I have to go.
Yay.
Bye.
You give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.